Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to another episode of Dave's Allotment. I've been away, as you know, camping. There's plenty of jobs to do, so I better crack on with that. First of all, I'm gonna fill the kettle. And then I'm gonna put the kettle on, cause I'm gonna have a brew. Cause that's the first thing you should do. Where's me lighter? Anyway, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. Ding ding! See you in a bit.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you after this afternoon?
Hello, welcome to Dave's Allotment.
Still cracking on at the allotment? Get the kettle on.
It's a lovely day.
It's Dave at the allotment. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Right, one of the jobs I want to do today is, as you can see, I'm digging the rest of my potatoes out. Now these are the Picasso, and I put these in really late because the other ones got frazzled in the greenhouse. So like I say, these were put in really late, and I dug some out the other day and they were massive, so hopefully the rest of the reveal will be massive as well. But crack on. Right, that's off one plant there. Just out of curiosity, I'll go and put them on the scales. Right, so I've washed the potatoes there. There's not many, but they're quite big, so we'll see how much they weigh. That's off one plant, and it's 2.5 kilo, which isn't bad. We'll get that off each plant. I should be able to fill a sack. See if I can zoom in. I know it won't focus, but I'll try. Can you see that? 2.5 kilo. Anyway, while I've got the scales here, there's something else I want to weigh as well. I'll show you that now. Right, this cabbage has seen its better days, so I'm going to cut it and give it a bit of a weigh. Give it a weigh, give it a weigh, give it a weigh now. Right, it's huge, man. This was just it's called a January King, just a regular old cabbage, and I just left it in the greenhouse, didn't do anything to it, neglected it. The bench, me seed bench was over the top of here, remember, so it didn't get any looking after at all, and look at the size of it. Now, I'll chop back. God, hey, that's some weight, that. I'll just chop a bit more of this end off. And we'll get it on the scales. Right, so there it is on the scales. I take off the tripod because I can't zoom in, and it weighs just over 5.5 kilo, which is bloody heavy. Aye, it's a whopper that. So for the compost bin, it's a good start for next year.
Hello there, my name's Cabbage Face. I don't know why they call me Cabbage Face, but they do. And you're watching Dave's Allotment. Alright, see you in a bit.
Right, there's another little quick job that I keep forgetting about. Remember these? They're supposed to be the pink fir apple potatoes, but I think they were Anya. So a quick little reveal here before I crack on and show you what's been happening. I'm not expecting very many of this, but you never know. Yeah, they look more like Anya to me. Just small, but tasty. That looks like one of them licorice torpedoes. Don't eat that, folks, unless you cook it. Well, that's it. Not very many. But, as usual, enough for a meal. Sorry about the noise, they're doing some work at the garage there. So, like I say, it was worth a try. Be enough for a meal and they'll taste lovely. Right, I'm going to show you round now. See you in a bit. Right, I thought I'd just show you around from this angle to start with. Because as you can see there, I have a pair. As you can see there, I have a pair. In fact, there's a couple on. 1, 2, 3 more. So I've got 4 pairs. Canny. This giant cabbage, still growing, but a butterfly's got in and it's started to eat the heart. So I don't know if it's going to grow anymore. I'll leave it though. See what happens. Them leeks are finished now as well. I've pulled one of them. They're not too bad. Good for eating. Leek dumplings. Can't beat them. Right. These sweet I put in late. They're under there. They're doing alright. And here's me Argument russet apples. You see them there? Can't wait for them to get ripened. They're not ready yet, like, because they're not just easily pulling off. But it's covered there. Every branch has got loads on. So is this. But look, there's it. It started rotting away. That was a bunch there. Now they've started rotting away, some of them. Must be too close together. Now I noticed there was no June drop this year, which is strange. No, they're not ready yet, like. There's some canny ones over here though as well. Me turnip, or swede, if they call them that these days. They're still sitting there nicely, staying in the ground. But aye, there's some nice apples there, look. These are the Claygate Pomaine. One of the oldest varieties of apples in England. Introduced in 1870s or something. I'm still getting a load of these runner beans. Blue Lake climbing beans. Just about finished now. Everything's just about finished because it's September. Where's this year flown to? I don't know. So I've got all my potatoes out there. There's a couple of plants left because I'll show you what I've got because they're in the shed. And the me brassicas, they're doing canny there, the kale keeps coming. There's a nice cabbage here, ready to pick. It's behind there, it's got a good heart on it. There's some carelets. I'll have to take the net off. Now, I don't think the butterflies will start laying eggs now, so the net can come off when in a couple of weeks' time, maybe. This squash plant has just went mental. I've got a couple more corn on there, and what I did is let some blue lake climbing beans climb up the corn, and it's worked a treat. The three sisters always works. Right, look, I've got some butternut squash, but I don't know, I've never grew butternut squash, and that doesn't look like butternut squash you see in the shop. So I don't know. I wouldn't know if it's a different variety. I'll have to look in my seed packets and see what they are, but like I say, the ones in the shops are usually like yellow. If you know anything different, folks, let us know. Look at the size of this Pacific giant squash now. There you go, man, look at the size of that compared to the can. It's starting to get some weight on it now. Hopefully it's going to get bigger than that, like. It's got a couple of months of growth yet. What I might do when I've got another couple of spare hours is give it a little bit of a I can't get my words out there. A bit of a weeding round here. A weeding and a feeding. My mate come the other day, dropped a load of wood off for us to burn for the winter. So I've been busy chopping these bits into manageable sizes for the log burning stove. So I've got plenty of wood for the coming winter. Keep us warm. Look at the dahlias are putting on a good bloom this year. Covered loads of different colours. There's the pom-pom ones. Lovely. Oops, got caught on the fence there. Can't beat a bit of flowers and a bit of colour on the plot. But aye, there's loads. Covered. This one's nice, yeah, I've never seen one like this before. It had like pink, it's got a pink tinge to the end, the tips. But it's just a beautiful scene of daffodils. This one down here looks massive. Oh, look at that one, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I'll have to remember to get some of the seeds off that one. That would make a nice picture, that. Anyway, I'll crack on. What else can I show you? Oh look, there's sweet potatoes started growing. Sweet potato pie. And so is a Christmas potato, but I don't know what's happening to it. It's starting to shrivel up and looks like it's being ate by something. So it looks like there'll be a failure. Oh look, I've got some carrots. Oh hey, carrots. I know they're not very big, but they'll taste nice. And I'll do me. There's that one of the leeks anyway. Cut down. That'll go nicely in a stew or something. And that's the cabbage. I've tried to strip it down, but it's split far too much. I don't think I'll get any use out of that apart from compost. What's going on in here? What's going on in here, like? Chilies. Plenty on. And they're hot as well. My mate had one the other day, burnt his mouth off. These willy chilies, they are definitely Thai chilies, them, like. So, I don't mind. There's plenty of flowers on these Scotch bonnets and what have you. But there's no sign of any peppers on yet. But like I say, there's loads. These are the cayenne ones. Canny. The cucumbers. Cucumber. They're growing nicely. Where's the other one? There it is. Can't see for the leaves. But it's got a canny length on it. And it's ready for the picking. I've trained it up into the grapevine, which leads us on to the first bunch of ripe grapes. Mmm. Oh, and I'll tell you what, man, they are tasty. I'll do a taste test for you. I'll just spin you around. Mmm. The first grape after the disaster. Ah, nice, man, nice. 3 seeds in. One seed in that one. Oh, lovely, man. Nom nom. Now, so I've got plenty of grapes on the go. Can't see because it's a bit dark. It's a bit shaded. Oh, they're lovely, them. Here's another seed. Oh, sorry about that. These are the Golden Wonder ones. Sweet peppers. Got quite a few on. Not growing any sort of bigger, like. I'm still getting plenty of tomatoes off this sweet aperitif. And look at all them on there, man. That's 1 truss. It says you can get up to 500 off each plant, and I'm not surprised. But you can see they're still starting to ripen off there nicely. I'll take it into the shed. It's a bit of a mess in there because I've been doing some alterations, as you know. Here's the peppers in here. There's a cayenne. That's nice. Cayenne. Got quite a few on there. And these, again, the willy chilies. Look like Thai chilies to me. What's this one? That's another Thai chili there. So, spot on. These tomatoes are starting to ripen now, which is good. And here's my potatoes. Look at these. Just give them a good wash. And I'm letting them dry out there. But I am pleased with them. And these, like I say, these were a late crop. I put these in too late, really, but look what happened. It wasn't too late. So you never know. Each year's different. But I'm pleased with them. There's not no worm damage or no scab or anything. Clean as a whistle. And I tell you what I did use, which was different this year, and that was that the fast grow fertilizer. Now, if that's made a difference, I don't know, but it seems to have made a difference, because the row which I didn't put the fast grow fertilizer stuff on are smaller than the ones, like for example, that one there was taken from the row where I didn't put it with the fast grow fertilizer. And that one there is taken from a row that got fed the fast growth fertilizer. Now I don't know. Oh, my heat. Now if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what does. I'm not trying to plug the product or anything. I just, as you know, I won it as a prize, and it works. So I'll just let you all know that. So I'm going to go outside now and finish off, because I've had enough. I want my tea. I've put a bell up, look. Round 1. So that's it, folks, for now. Thank you for commenting, watching, liking, subscribing and all that kind of thing. Stay tuned for a couple of new video ideas that I have. It's a couple of videos that I've wanted to make for a while, and I made a poll on my Facebook Dave's Allotment page. I created a poll and I got quite a few yeses. So one of the videos will be the history of my allotment and the history of this allotment like site, because it's stooped in history, and it's quite interesting. I'll be talking to Ray, because he's been here since the 70s, and he knew the bloke who had this, my garden, and he had that for about 60 years, so I can go back at least as far as then, but there's other things which is far more interesting than that. That's one video. The other video is, and I'll have to do it within the next within the next month, is I'm going to do 24 hours on the plot. I've still got the camping bug, so I'm going to do some camping on the plot. I might end up just sleeping in the shed, like, I don't know. But I'll give it a go. I'll cook me tea here and me dinner, and I'll just crack on. And that's what I'll be doing on the video for 24 hours. And I'll film as much as I can. So, like I say, once again, thank you for subscribing, most of all. It's much appreciated. Please feel free to subscribe and share and all that. Tell all your mates. I want some more subs, please. Thanks. Cheers. Oh, and don't forget to hit the bell for regular, gives you some thing. It notifies you when my next video is coming on, if you're interested. So, bye for now, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Read. Bye.